Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of a Junk Journal Around Robin prep episode, hashtag JJ Round Robin. It is an open collaboration with Shell at Shell's Creative Chaos and Cindy at Studio Lou. Here are the other two channels here. I will put links to their channels in the probably the main title, so give them a follow. What is Junk Journal Around Robin if you have not been here before? It is an open collaboration between among the three of us. And have I lost my pencil already? Yes, oh, no, I haven't. So this is essentially what the three of us are doing. There is Shell, there is Cindy, and there is me. Each one of us has created packets of 30 items. And those 30 items come from our studio. They may be a piece of painty paper, they may an image, some stickers, some scraps from a project, whatever. It is not elaborate, comes from our studio, bits and pieces that are just fodder, let's call it. So each one of us creates 2 sets of 30, and each one of those items is individually wrapped. So I will show you what Shell has, 100 stickers of poi cats. Oh. So what Shell has done here is she has created 30 envelopes full of stuff. She has numbered them 1 to 30, and she has one bundle. She has created a second bundle that can be either the same or different than this one. And what she has done is she has sent that 130 to me and 130 to Cindy. Cindy has done the same. So essentially what is happening is we have arrows going. That's going to go that way. That's going to go that way. Did I get all the arrows? And then she's going to go that way and that way. So each one of the three of us, so Cindy has 2 sets of 30 from Shell and me. I have 2 sets of 30 from Shell and Cindy. And Shell has got 2 sets of 30 from Cindy and me. So that's the logistics of how all of this stuff is moved around. And for completeness, this is what Cindy's 30 looks like. So there's no rules at all related to format, style, whatever. So each one, 2 sets of 30, sent to the other 2 in time for a November 1st opening. So what we are going to do, the 3 of us, each one of us is going to make a video a day for all of November. So if you have November 30, so we have 30 videos times 3 people is going to be 90 videos for the month of November, where the 3 of us are opening small pieces of ephemera from the other 2, and we are making something with it. We might use a bit or a piece from, what we have available on our desks. Obviously, we'll have all of the tools that we have. Might need a sticker, might plob on some paint, whatever. But we are using those 2 pieces as inspiration for making something, whatever occurs to us. It is low risk, low pressure, lots of fun, should be gentle. And for any of the viewers watching each of the 3 of us deal with the other 2 in the kindest, most artistic way possible, might be of some entertainment. If you want to wait until December, if December is a rough time, feel free to binge. We do this in November, we do this in April, and I think this is year 3. One of us will eventually get the archives and say, established year, whatever, and then we know that we do that. I really look forward to this. There is such delight in me getting stuff from 2 people that I consider dear, dear friends and inspirations on the regular for not only art, but also how you deal with life. And they are absolutely very precious to me. And so to be able to get a little bit of each of their studios in my studio and then be able to make something with it is a delight. It is also so much fun to watch the other 2 open what I have sent them. And by now I can remember one thing that I sent, 2 things that I have sent both of them. The rest, complete blank. It'll be a surprise to me as it will be to you. So that's sort of the programming up to November. For me, I have 2, issues. Issue number 1, I am in deep baseball season, which is completely unexpected. There is very high pressure, high stake games. I have a baseball crew. We are paying lots of attention to baseball, and it is absolutely displacing a lot of creative work that I do, creative enjoyment that I do. Second, I will have guests here for the last 2 weeks of October. So any sort of prep, thinking, or whatever is going to be non-existent, and I am going to wake up on November 1st with 0 spoons, and I am going to be faced with the idea of, oh my gosh, I have to open 2 envelopes and make something with. So that's the very long elevator speech. This will be the title page. So one of the things that I regularly forget once I get past like day 2 is what day are we on. So this is my day tracker of what day we're on. And if you want to I'm going to move this over here so we don't get the little sort of thing in the middle. This is the instructions and the general overview. So you can, if you want, play along. And if you do, please share your videos or your results with us on socials, Instagram or YouTube using the hashtag JJRoundRobin. It's never not been that. You can have as many partners as you want. 2 seems to be a good number. And implement this. Sometimes it's easier if you just do one, have one partner, you can do that. You can also do a little bit of personal prep. So that is go around your studio with, a couple of envelopes or whatever and tuck a little of this in and tuck a little of that in. Guarantee you will forget. Bonus, if you want to do that and be completely surprised, if you have children, partners, grandkids, anybody else who is responsible-ish to be able to go into your stash and say, oh, I'll give her, these stickers, or I'll give her, this paper or whatever, and then I'll just put them in envelopes. You can do that too. And you will then have a connection with the person or persons that you have done this with. You can also do it with favorite smalls, your favorite, like small people, children, which would be super fun as well. In any event, so take a photo of this. We're kind of tight for time. That's okay. It's always going to be the same rules and regulations. So you could even prep now for April if you want to do that as well. So that is the very long spiel. As Shell said once, at some point we will master the elevator speech. I am not that person, and today is not that day. So here is Shell's set of envelopes, beautifully curated. numbered 1 to 30. There is a paper artist's joy in the uniformity and the quality of this paper is bananas. You know what? All of these envelopes, I am serious, could be empty, and I would be absolutely beyond happy to have them. So we've got that. Everything is completely in order and sort of nothing too extensive to say about that. We, the three of us, had to do a lot of shipping coordination because we wanted to avoid tariffs. Canada's got a mail strike that is on and off, and it was a whole lot of things. So some of the delay that we have in getting to this point has been absolutely the logistics. And she sent me a sticker book. Oh, look at the cat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know where you got these, but these are adorbs. Okay, I am not going to do too much. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to say that that might be a little bit of our extra bits and pieces. And I am so heartbroken that I was so focused on getting material sent to Shell that my little package of like extra goodies I forgot to include in the mail, and I'm just so sad because there was one of them that she really would have liked, I think. Well, I'm almost certain. And so here is Cindy's. And Cindy, so Cindy and I live within distance of each other. And so we don't need to use postage. We get to drop off, and we had the unfortunate inconvenience of having conflicting work schedules. So she was absolutely jam-packed in the morning, and I was jam-packed in the afternoon, and the window of time that we had to actually exchange things disappeared almost as the day began. So we had a porch drop-off in exchange, and we do need to get together and just have those, you know, those, and Shell, I believe, is the same way if we were ever in the same place. You know how you have people where you almost hum on the same wavelength? It's like, oh, I am with a person that I understand in my soul. I believe I have that with both of these people. And for the record, with several of you as well. And I probably do with more of you, but I say at least several because some of you, quite rightly, are, what do you call them? Gentle listeners. So here is number 1. That looks like it's Pokemon. So Cindy has come by some Pokemon paper through her her beavers, and I am going to be the lucky recipient of some of that paper. So what she does, and what I tried to do with a Shell as well, and poor Shell has got this from Cindy and sort of something similar for me, and so she's basically got an absolute bin of madness, and I'm sort of sorry, but kind of not. So Cindy is using whatever she has to hand to wrap stuff. And one of the things that we figured out pretty early on is the material, the packaging can be part of the make. And so to get these many gorgeous envelopes makes me so happy. And it's like, oh, look at these bases. So I am going to consider that me prepped. Good luck, Godspeed. We'll see you in November. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Because we've got an hour. Because that was the prep, and then we're sort of back to the... Are we or are we? Hey, what is it Shell says? Please hold. Back. So one of the things that is helpful to me as part of this process is to have like a munchy crunchy journal to work in. So I have a place to be able to put some of this material. I have been thinking about maybe making this journal and having this available to me as a resource, whatever that looks like. I also have the thought that I might make a postcard every day. I am certain now that I have given air to that idea. I will open envelope after envelope after envelope for all of November and have things that are so anti-postcard that it will be laughable, which is fine. I don't mind. But it just gives me some options and a fighting start. In any event, one way or the other, I need to make this munchy crunchy, because if it doesn't turn out to be a junk journal round robin journal, I need to have something for Christmas. And look at what you know. Christmas painting on top of it already. So that's going to be my cover. And it might need to be, how wide is this? So we are now making a funsy journal. Okay, so it's 6. So 6, and then 4, 32. I need 8 pages. That's 10 fingers. 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 is greater than 31, and so that would be a month's worth of work and stuff. So if I have more, that's fine. What if I do that? Does that need to happen? What's that? Yeah, so if I do that, maybe if I keep it up and just tear it. This is what I'll do for the moment. I'll fold it that way. Okay, so this is just paper that's been kicking around. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I want to do one of these, which might be 12. And I've got this beautiful Purelator envelope, but I think that's just going to be cardboard backing kind of stuff, as is this. And I also have a Subway bag from lunch. So let's see what we have here. I would like to use this. I would like to see if I can make that. So that's one of the things that we want to do. This is my 2026 bird calendar. Oh, okay, those are people. And I'm not likely to hang this. So I'm looking for images that I can cut in half or have a balance of. Like that, like poor buddy. But that's going to be weird. So that's not the right. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Oh. He's fun. Okay, June. I think they're all going to be in the center. They're going to be center mounts. Oh, look, the puffin. I like that. Oh, that would be great if... Oh, maybe that's what I can do. So, that's going to be weird, I think, as a page. But if that was on... If this was at the center and that was at the center, that would be great. So what I might do is Franken page this. Okay, put a pin in that. Oh, ravens. Oh, okay, so I remember seeing this image for the first time and I could not figure out what was going on here. It made no sense. So, this is the side of the bird's face. So his head is way up here, and if he's normally like this, it's that angle, and that's why all of this looks really weird. Oh, he's sweet. Ooh. That would be a great one. Just sort of scooch that over. Okay, that's 2. So do I want a blue? I want these guys, because it's a lighter color. And sometimes it's just nice to have a nice selection of happy colors. Okay, so what do I totally want to do now? So I totally want to do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That doesn't count. It's going to be a duplicate. 8 or 8? I think that will be better. 8. Okay. There we are. My nervous system has taken a beating based on baseball. So I'm giving it a rest from caffeine. This is chamomile tea. It's quite lovely. No caffeine in it. But nice and warm and an interesting taste. There we are. Okay. So I need something that's 9 inches tall. So we get a fold over. I am just going to use this as the basis for the measuring. It's not going to be particularly complex. Do it that way. That's easier. There. A little bit of a skosh. That doesn't need to be perfect. We can have stuff hanging off the edge. Here we are. So that's the right height. We've got pockets. I can do that, or I can do that and have that be the fold over. Let us do, I kind of want to have that as all one page. So let's do that. And so that's going to be around 6 inches. 6 inches by and large. There. And if it pops out the sides, that's okay too. There. And I'm just going to fold that in a bit. And the beauty is I have no idea what I'm going to do when I meet these pages, which is sort of part of the joy. Oh, no, I wanted to do that. Okay, there's 2. 3. 4. It's another large page. So where are we at here? Ooh, I could do that. Oh. Basically just cut it in half. Let's do that. Yes, please. This is such yummy paper. Okay, let's sort it here. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And there. Technically speaking, I could do that. No, I was going to say give myself some pockets, but let's not and say we did. There. So on the baseball front, Blue Jays have lost the last 2 games against the Seattle Mariners. They have a player that I am not, Seattle, have a player that I'm not the least bit happy with because he is behaving inappropriately pre-game and disrespecting military, and I will not have it. I will not have it, but he might be not particularly well and or not particularly well versed. Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? I have paper on the floor, and that seems to be a beacon. I could put in an extra piece of paper if I wanted to. Nobody's going to mind. I don't know why I'm whispering suddenly. But I want to use both of these pieces of paper because, boy, are they stylish. Okay. Next one up is this. Well, that was Around the World in 80 Days. There we are. Okay, and that's about that. And we will do that. There. And then we have the hadsies and the hadsie knots. Yeah, I'll do that. Sorry, Manhattan. I think it's not, that's Manhattan. Is it? Yes, it is. For Staten Island? I don't know. What's the island? Let's have a look. I might say. I don't know. It's part of New York anyways. Boldly stated. There. Not really 6 inches, but kind of. Here we are. That's all right. We can do a little extra if we need to. There. Do that. And now we cut this in half, and we reconfigure. Yeah, it's gonna be good. This. Oops. I'm in. This is 6 inches. Oh, it's not, so we can, okay. So it was important for me to establish that because it's either I need to have these tightly bumped up, or I can give myself a little bit of space. And if I've got space, then that makes these, I've got opportunities to breathe. Okay, what do I want to do for the middle here? I can do washi. I can do paper. Not going to do tissue paper because we've sort of learned our lesson from last. Ooh. What do you look like when you're at home? That might be all right. My goodness, Boo. Wow. Okay. Put this down. There we are. Good job. We're going to get that aligned. There we are. We're doing fine. some. Yep, there we are, good enough. There. Have I glued that on the right side? Yes, I have. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Well, it's going to be kind of the straights. Which side do I do? Should be on that side. Yep, yep, yep. Oops. There we are. There. And I would deliberately want the space. So that'll be where the fold happens and whatnot. There we are. Okay. There. Okay. Fold Z over. Look at that. Would you, would you? There we are. Okay. Birdie Burb. We've got this. That. See, like, isn't that yummy? Like, that's munchy crunchy right there. That's what I mean by munchy crunchy. And so let's spend some time working on this one. So the thing that I wanted to do was, what did I want to do? I wanted to kind of do this. Create pages that were predominantly a thing, like an image. So height is fine. That is fine, okay? So we can almost just like frank it across. There we are. That's just what I want to have. And then I've got options. Yes, I have options. Okay. I have options, but now I need glue. Is it glue? I have. Oh yes, this was a little dodgy when we used it the last. And there. Oof. Yeah, dodgy. Today is Wednesday. Is it? I don't know. Maybe? Nope. I have no idea what day it is. We had a stat holiday on Monday. It was Thanksgiving. And I have no idea how many days ago that was. And so I will not know what day of the week it is for some time. What was my point in this? Oh yes, my point in this was I have a very small Thrifty Thursday, I think. Because I was out and about and the car just happened to find its way in a parking lot of a thrift store. And it's like, well, I'm here. It would be a shame to waste that opportunity. And so I availed myself. See, that's all right. That's all right. All right. There. There was this. What's on the side? Yeah, I need another sheet. So there it is. Found it. Okay, so you can move that out of the way here. What you do? that? Oh, yeah, okay. Squirrel focus. Here's the rest of the paper. Goodness sakes, that was off like a shot. So I think these are the ones that I went through that I didn't want. But we're gonna have to do it all over again because, of course, plot lost. Ooh, maybe that's what I wanted. Okay, let's go through them again. Oh, I know what I might have been wanting to do. So that's large enough, I think, to create a collage bit out of. Or just collage color. Oh yes, and that's actually a decent piece of paper. Not big enough. End paper. I think that might be big enough. Oh, I love those pictures. No. Ooh, Daffy's. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty good, but it just, my brain just sort of, meh. Ooh, more Daffies. Okay, so I think we've got some things here now. So we can pop that down there. And we're going to do some tearing. There. So that's a no. I can go straight down. Sure, why not? There. I'm kind of liking this length thing. It seems to be a bit of an easier overlap. Like that's a side to side. That might be a bit narrow. This one will work. There. I might not need this, so we'll keep that in reserve, as with all the other ones. I would really love to do a collage though with that. Should think about that as an option. Okay, so back to where we were these many moments ago. So this is how that one worked. There to there, and that's what 12 inches gives us. Or we can do that. Yeah, let's do that. So that I can get rid of this hurry savings thing and hide at least one of them. So I only have one to contend with. If I do that, I'll have 1, 2, but if I fold that over, collage that side, I only have then 1. Just to sort of catch you up on what I'm thinking. And I might just fold that over. Okay. So I can either peel that off, which I think I might. There. I might just do this kind of nonsense. That'd be great. Yes, okay, got it. So we are glue central. I'm telling you what, this baseball season thing is killing me. I could have a nap right now. I have a workmate of mine who is also a kind of a bonkers fan, and he was saying that he and his wife were talking last night about just the amount of energy that fans expend when their teams get to very important playoff games, and that is there are not a lot of other fan bases that have this opportunity. So we're in the final four, so that means that there's, I think, 28 teams left. 28 teams that do not have this opportunity. Oh, I'm going to sneeze, pardon me.